Hey friends, welcome to my channel. This is your timeless reading, meaning whenever this video finds you, this reading is for you. Don't forget to pay attention to the numerology of this reading, the date it was posted, the timestamps, because all of those elements, including this message, may have some channeled guidance for you. Okay, so we have options in the upright position, doing them, juggling connections, addictions, player, and we have family in the reverse position, building foundation, feeling safe, starting a family, but we have that in the reverse. Okay, let's see. So, with this being a timeless message, there is this like masculine tone that is coming in where there is this masculine energy that feels like it's on the path of their divinity, but they're not quite there yet. They're definitely a divine masculine, but I don't necessarily think that they have been living their life at that energetic level up until this point. There is this energy with family in the reverse position where this divine masculine desires a family or may even have a family or have children, a wife or children, but there's something about this element of whatever their family connection is, whether this is their nuclear family, their mother, their father, that feels disconnected. And they're considering what options they have moving forward. Okay, so let's find some clarification about what that means. Okay, so we have some Libra energy. So you may have Libra in your chart if you're watching this reading, or the person you're thinking about may have Libra in their chart. But there is this energy of wanting a balanced relationship, wanting balance, particularly in their partnered relationship, whoever it is that they want to be married to or, have that kind of relationship with. Oh, oh, okay. This energy also feels like very, I don't want to say scattered, but it's like a lot of what they're trying to communicate. There is a level of frustration around this. So this person definitely feels like they have a repressed throat chakra. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands. Wow, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse that came up in the reading that I did the last time. So if this reading resonates with you, you may want to check out the previous reading. The Ace of Swords in reverse, the Three of Cups, and the High Priestess. Okay. So the last reading was definitely a masculine energy, and so this reading definitely feels related. There's Piscean energy in this reading, so the person you're thinking about or you may have Pisces in your chart. A lot of fire energy in this reading, so Aries, Leo, Sag. But there's this energy again coming up where there's this desire to release an old perception. But with this Nine of Pentacles in reverse, in the previous reading, it was more about self. But in this reading, it's more about life. It's more about what we have made up of life, what we think our life is supposed to be, who we think our life is supposed to be spent with, if that makes sense. And there's this Three of Cups energy where there is this deep desire with the Knight of Wands for passion, for enjoyment. and for an aspect of life that has only been ever thought about in the future with this Three of Wands energy, which is why this sort of family in reverse energy sticks out to me because, it feels like this masculine energy is wondering what options they have now that certain elements, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, of their life have been developed or created. And it's so interesting because, the Ten of Pentacles is really like that building family energy. And so when we get this Nine of Pentacles in reverse, it's this energy of, okay, I've built something. I built it with the intention of it being a family unit. Okay, you may also seeing 93 a lot, 9 and 3 a lot. But it feels like it's not exactly what I envisioned, or it is lacking something. And there's definitely, with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles can sometimes be the single lady of the deck. There's definitely like a feminine energy that is missing in this family dynamic. Okay, and so this masculine is like looking to the future about that because there is some intuitive guidance that is being sent to this masculine, whether they're receiving it that way or not, with this high priestess energy, where they understand that they need an energy of wisdom, an energy of just sort of like that feminine guidance that they feel like is currently missing in this relationship, because there's a lack of clarity within this sort of family unit. But what I'm coming back to is juggling connections, player, doing them, addictions. Okay, so I also feel like there is this sort of energy of immaturity where the reason why the family isn't looking the way that it's supposed to look has a lot to do with this masculine's immaturity. So if you're the masculine listening to this reading, I'm just being honest. If you're listening to this reading and you're thinking about a masculine, they're coming across like they lacked personal clarity. They were more focused on potentially substances, having fun, doing them. And so now they're looking at the family dynamic that they created, and it's not coming in as the Ten of Pentacles, what this legacy that they feel like they're building. It's coming in as something that they feel like is missing something, or at least that's what their intuition is telling them. And they want to devise of a different future, a new future, but a different future. So let's get some clarification on the future. We'll just clarify with a little bit more tarot. What about that future? I'm going to clarify that Three of Wands. And it really, it's so there's something very secretive, okay? There's something very secretive about this future. It wants to tell me what it is, but it doesn't want to reveal something. Okay. Okay, so we've got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, there's something very secretive about whatever this future energy is. And this is something that is really plaguing this masculine. This is heavy on their mind. Lots of Gemini energy going back and forth, back and forth. What am I going to do? What am I not going to do? How should I do it? How should I not do it? Okay, so, but this energy of mental tyranny is meant to come to some level of completion during this next phase, because the lack of clarity is becoming uncomfortable. So on the bottom of the deck, we have, wow, wow. The lack of clarity is becoming uncomfortable. That's probably going to be in the title, because we have the Two of Swords in the reverse position, which is, in direct correlation to options. Okay, so one felt like they had options in the past, and now they're feeling like they have very little options. And there's a very sobering, no pun intended, with addictions, right? There's a very sobering energy with that, where we're sitting with the fact that we feel like we have less options than we had in the past, and we have a little bit of less clarity about our next steps, but emotionally, spiritually, internally, there is a deeper understanding around desire for a balanced relationship with the feminine energy that is missing, that intuitively this masculine is feeling called to. So, this was your reading. I hope you got something out of it. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can find that information in the description box, and I will see you in the next one.